pregnant. I've only told, I want to say 4 or 5 people, including my husband, that I was pregnant. And that's just because I'm just trying to be very, I guess, guarded and protective over this pregnancy. And I want to just enjoy this pregnancy. I mean, not that I'm not going to enjoy it when I tell people, but I just want, I just love that I can just be free to be pregnant without hearing anything negative, or even though I shouldn't hear anything negative, but you guys know I'm a little defensive, like I said, when it comes to my family. And I just want to keep it guarded. So only a handful of people know. We told the girls yesterday too, so you guys saw that. And they're really so excited. It's hard for them to grasp that I'm having a baby and that there's a baby in my tummy. So I'm excited. But tomorrow we're actually going to my husband's grandparents' house because his parents are coming down. I think they're already down, but they're going to see his grandparents, my father-in-law's mother. And so they don't know we're coming, so we're going to surprise them and come and just announce that we are pregnant. I just felt like it would be better. We weren't planning on coming to his grandparents' house because we're moving to New York in like 3 weeks, so we're going to be around family anyways. But we just decided that to, tell them that we're pregnant. We'll just surprise them and tell them, while they're all together, which should be good. And I did my braids. This shirt is making it stick, but I did my braids yesterday, and I do my braids really long. So I did them yesterday, and it took me 12 hours. Like, it was the longest. It wasn't the longest, but I haven't done them in that long it's been a while since I have it. So I was really tired. But I'm gonna keep these in, for a very long time, probably until like New Year's Eve, because they're not going anywhere with moving and all that stuff, and then dealing with the winter in New York. These are staying in. So I hope this video's long. Okay, I don't want to make this video too long, but I did want to go over. I wanted to make this video kind of like a pregnancy vlog video, just because by the time you guys all catch up that I'm pregnant, I want to have documented, what I'm feeling, what I'm going through in my weeks of my pregnancy. So right now, I am 3 weeks pregnant. 3 weeks and 2 days pregnant. I know that's weird because we just started trying last week to get pregnant, and then we're pregnant this week. So it's like really funny, but you count after the last menstrual cycle, the last day of your first menstrual cycle, something like that. So I'm 3 weeks and 2 days pregnant. As far as symptoms go, I didn't feel like I was pregnant. I didn't feel like my chest was hurting or anything. We were trying, obviously, so I kind of was wanting to be pregnant, and I just kept testing. So I didn't feel any symptoms. I was tired, but I'm normally tired, and I normally kind of take a nap during the day sometimes. And I had a headache, but again, I normally have headaches and migraines. So I didn't feel like anything was out of the ordinary. 3 weeks, 2 days today. Right now, something weird, like a weird symptom that I'm having that I have never had with any of my 3 pregnancies is I have to keep going to the bathroom. Like, I have never had to go to the bathroom this much, and not the good kind. I know, TMI, but I've never experienced that, and I don't even eat a lot. Like, if I don't eat, I still have to go to the bathroom. If I'm not drinking anything, I still have to go to the bathroom. So it's like, what the heck? Like, why am I having to go to the bathroom so much? I did have a little bit of cramping. In the beginning, my stomach was kind of hurting, but again, I thought like I was just cramping coming to my period. So, but that's all the symptoms that I just noticed has increased is me going to the bathroom. That's different. Me going to the bathroom and a little bit of cramping and like an upset stomach. But other than that, I'm fine. I do normal stuff still. I think right now the baby, 3 weeks, I don't think it's like a actual baby. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but I haven't been pregnant in 3 years, and it's just funny because 3 years ago I wasn't into like knowing every single detail about babies and what's going on in your body and what's happening and how are you know what I mean? Like, I didn't care to think about that stuff. And now I'm like obsessed with it. And I love how like your mind just matures, and that's why I'm so glad for this pregnancy, because not that I didn't enjoy my other 3 pregnancies, but I just feel like this pregnancy is going to be more in depth with me talking more about it and vlogging it and remembering stuff, because I'm obviously vlogging about it. I mean, I wish I would have done that back in the day, but I'm just happy that I'm doing it now, and I'm so really excited. I'm not sure if I've mentioned this before, because honestly guys, I don't really rewatch my videos and when I'm editing them, I still don't really watch the entire video when I'm editing. So I don't know if I've shared this with you guys before, but for this baby, it's gonna be our last baby, my final pregnancy. And so just to have fun with it, we're not gonna find out the gender of the baby. It's gonna be a total surprise, and I have gotten so much like slack from that from my friends, but we're gonna stick with it. I feel like I already have the best of both worlds. You know, I have 2 girls, 1 boy, and so I can understand if I had like all girls or all boys and have the anticipation like, oh, I wonder if I'm having a boy or girl, but I already have the best. So it's just gonna be fun. It's gonna be a huge like surprise and happy surprise. And I mean, we're kind of hoping for a boy, just because I feel like I already have my 2 daughters, and I would love for Luke, I would love for him to have a brother. I have a girl, I would absolutely love her. She would be super duper spoiled. But so we're gonna be blessed either way, and we're not gonna find out until the baby comes on out. And I'm hoping to have a water birth, or as natural as I can get it. I want a water birth just because I've never experienced that, you know. And I would like to do something that I have never done before, and I feel like that would be it, you know, having a water birth. And so right now I'm kind of trying to look at midwives, and I've never had a midwife, so it's kind of, I don't know, it's just so much to think about, and we're moving on top of that. Okay guys, so I don't know if you can see me, but to summarize all of the weekly 1 to 4 week vlogs. Again, I'm not 4 weeks when you see this video, but to summarize that, me having to go to the bathroom kind of subsided, so I don't have to do that anymore. Sometimes if I eat a lot of food, I do. One major thing, I'm not cramping anymore. If I don't eat, my stomach will kind of hurt, but I need to eat, you know. One major thing, well, maybe 2 major things. I wake up in the middle of the night, like 2 o'clock in the morning, 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm always waking up. Sometimes I go to bed early. Sometimes I can't sleep, so I go to bed late. But no matter what, I'm always waking up at like 2 o'clock in the morning. Like I can never get a good night's sleep, and then I'll toss and turn, and then I'll eventually like fall back asleep. But usually I'm always waking up. Another thing that is so crazy and I've had waking up in the morning with all of my pregnancies, and I feel like that's, for me, I feel like that's God's way of preparing me for a newborn, because you know, newborns wake up in the middle of the night all the time. And so I feel like it's God's way of preparing my body and my mind to say, hey, you're gonna get up in the morning, so you better get prepared for that. And that's why with the 3 kids, I never complained. Like when they got up at like 2 a.m., 3 a.m., I never complained, because I was already used to it throughout my whole pregnancy. And towards the end of my pregnancy, I couldn't sleep. So I would go to bed at like 1 a.m., 2 a.m. And again, that kept me, you know, mentally prepared to have a newborn. So I think that's a good little symptom. I mean, it was annoying, but it's good for me to get prepared for that. Another one is having vivid dreams. Like I am not a dreamer, and I definitely don't remember my dreams if I do dream on the occasion. But being pregnant, and I do remember that with all of my pregnancies too, I have crazy dreams, and I remember every detail as if I'm like actually, like the dream is real. Like I'll have a nightmare, and then I'll have a good dream, then another nightmare, like all in one like night's sleep. So it's crazy. Like the nightmares are so scary, guys, and like I hate the dreams. Like I even tell my husband about them like all the time, of my like vivid dreams and nightmares especially. But I don't know, like I just wish I couldn't have dreams, because sometimes dreams like scare me, and I already have like a little bit of paranoia and stuff, and for me to have dreams about like somebody killing me or murdering me or my family or something, it's just not good to have those kind of dreams, and it's so crazy. And I'm sure it's going to continue throughout my pregnancy. But we'll just pray that they kind of get more calmer and happy dreams and not nightmares. But I think that's all for 1 to 4 weeks. I'm not like craving anything at all. I think the way that I eat is still the same, maybe because I'm still early, but I'm not craving. I haven't had like morning sickness, like nausea, being sick. I haven't had that. I'm praying that it's not because I'm too early. I'm praying that that's just the way it works throughout my pregnancy, but we'll see. So far so good. It's just sleeping and vivid dreams, and that's pretty much it, guys. I don't think I'm gonna show my belly until I get a little bit further along, maybe 4 or 5 months, because I don't think I'm like obese, I don't know, but I'm kind of thick, and when I gain weight mostly in my belly area and in my bottom and thighs. So I gain weight and then I lose weight and I gain weight. It's like an up and down thing with me, and so I feel like my belly is already kind of big, so you can't tell that I'm pregnant because my belly already looks kind of big anyway, so it's just weird. I think once my belly starts getting really hard, I will tell, but I know that my stomach is kind of expanding, and I did gain weight. So I don't know if that's it. I've been trying to like compare other people when they're the amount of weeks that I am and the body look that they have to mine, and see like if I'm right there. So we'll see. I think I'm gonna start showing soon, but as of right now, I'm not. So that's it for weeks 1 through 4. And I think with the next pregnancy vlogs I'll start doing them 2 at a time. So like 5 and 6, 7 and 8, and all that stuff. Hopefully it works out that way. But thank you guys for your support. I see you guys' comments and all that stuff, and thank you guys for all your prayers and support. I'm still excited, and I'm excited to keep you guys on this pregnancy baby Sanford number 4 final 4 journey with me. So I hope you guys are having a good day, and I'll talk to you guys later.